Hello there everybody, this is CwapTheNintendin here, and welcome back to Let's Play Super Return of the Jedi. So, last time, we managed to successfully kill Jabba the Hutt and his sail barge in turn, and rescue Han in the process, as we should have in the movie. So, yeah, now we're on the forest moon of Endor to have our mission to destroy the shield generator. So, we have Wicket the Ewok as our character we're going to be playing as for these next two levels. Wicket is rather special, actually. She. I said she. He can shoot arrows at will at these little dinosaur creatures. What? What the heck? Why the heck can we have those dinosaur creatures on Endor? All we have is Ewoks? Like, these teddy bear type things? Really? Yeah, but anyway, Wicket can shoot arrows like so. Not only that, he can also climb up onto, ledges and stuff to hang on to them, like so. I said, like so. Of course, there are some that he can't go on, and too many enemies! Too many enemies! Too enemy, too meta. Jesus Christ. I forgot, actually, that this level had way too many enemies to keep count. Yeah. But of course, that's my problem and not yours. You're just watching, and I'm just recording. Anyway, what you want to do here for this level is to basically get to the top of this level. This level's not really too long at all. It's just not. And if I can try to kill this dinosaur, that would be really great. There we go. And let's kill these dragonflies. And there we go. There's nothing here. Unfortunately, no secrets involved, so yeah. I like how Licha is the R2-D2 sound effect playing as it overlaps and such. But anyway, we're gonna get introduced to the Endor variant of the Stormtroopers. Because all they know how to say is, STOP! You know that one clip in the movie where like, one of the Stormtroopers is like, hey, there he is! Stop him! That's that same voice clip. Yeah, I know these things because I know them. And apparently, Stormtroopers can't handle an arrow to their armor. And by the way, here's EV-99, or ED-99, the boss. Which is strange. Why is he on Endor? Nobody knows. But apparently he is there instead of at Jabba's palace. But fortunately, though, he goes down rather easily. Yeah. That boss isn't really too hard, so if you just keep on shooting arrows at him, that would be really wonderful for you to do. But anyway, now we're heading on to the next level as Wicket. Ewok Village B, apparently it's what it's called. Yeah. So if you notice, I'm using Bandicam. I feel like it's much easier for me to do it this way because, well, VideoPad, well, the version of VideoPad I'm using right now, or rather the current version of VideoPad, has this sort of thing where, like, the video has to load up in order to successfully have flawless editing and such. And yes, you'll notice I'm getting these coins right here, before I get back to that. You'll notice I'm collecting all these coins right here. It's because, well, now this is the point where you'll want to get as many lives as you can. Because we're coming up on one of the more tougher levels of the game, upcoming soon. Not in this video, but just up and coming. So anyway, here's another ability that Wicket can use. See, he can shoot these arrows, right? Well, he can also bounce up on them if you plant them onto this tree. And if you just stay in this one spot right here, you'll just keep on jumping up and up and up until you eventually reach the top. So that is very good. That is very good indeed. Very good indeed, sir and ma'am. Anyway, you'll notice a much larger variations of Endor creatures, of course, because pretty much just like I said before, Super Star Wars has that fancy ability to introduce creatures into Star Wars canon. Or in the universe. I don't care, it's called canon, and that's why I'm sticking to it. Anyway, these things are annoying. These, like, chameleon rhino type things. They're annoying because they like to blend in and such. And as such, they can't get hit whatsoever. Which is dumb. And I always like these serpent things, by the way. Yeah, I always like those little green serpent type things, for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe I like snakes. Yeah. Anyway, what we want to do next is, after grabbing that R2 checkpoint, we want to shoot this guy again to get health, of course. And we want to continue going down. And here are those beetle-type things that we saw in, like, the second level of the game. They drop hearts in, like, crazy when you defeat them, so if you're running low on health, you should get those hearts right away. Yeah. Anyway, I think we're coming up to one of the more... We're coming up to one of the more dull sections of the level right there. Is that when we go down all the way, you'll run into a water section. That, of course, is not very good indeed. Because, apparently, characters can't swim. Now, if only I could, like, get down from it, or rather, if I can destroy this pod. I can't. Shoot. You'll want to land on this. And you want to land on this, actually. Can I actually see down? Another little known ability is that you can use the L and R buttons to actually scroll up and down to see what's below you and what's above you. So I guess that's a pretty good ability, or a really good thing to have. But yeah, but yeah, that's all I can really say about that. Anyway, shoot the water because there's gonna be not cheaps in the water. Yeah, because apparently Star Wars doesn't have cheaps. Yeah. And now we want to hop on this log and continue climbing up the tree, because we haven't done that enough already. We haven't done enough climbing. And yeah, shoot those stormtroopers out of the air. I said short instead of shoot. It's funny. Yeah. Anyway, Beetle, don't kill me, please. Don't kill me, please, Beetle. And don't kill me, Stormtrooper, either. Because... Because that's why. Yeah, frogs. No. You're not gonna kill me today. No. Thank you very much for giving me the health that I deserve. Not the health that I deserve, but the health I need. Batman quotes. Because Batman quotes are awesome. Anyway, let's continue shooting you, and continue climbing up. Ah. Frog, out of the way. Thank you. Thank you very much. Anyway, kill this beetle right here. And I'm doing this commentary like an instructional video now. Because that's all I'm doing. Yeah. Anyway, this is coming up to one of my more hated bosses as a kid. Actually, because I always dreaded this boss whenever I played this game as a kid, and you should dread it too. But thankfully, you can get yourself a bunch of coins right here to get yourselves plenty of coins. Because they're coins. But there is a health refill in the form of a beetle here. Ugh. Thank God. Thank goodness. But let me actually get these coins, actually. And not get killed by this porcupine-type guy. And, ooh, thermal detonator. Can I hurry along this thing before this thing blows up? No, I can't. But at least it screen nukes the enemies below. Anyway, this guy I absolutely loathe. Because, well, not really its first phase, because its first phase isn't too bad, but it's only its second phase that really takes the cake. Because when it's down to low health, basically what it's going to do is gonna swarm all over the place like crazy. Of course, I'm not showing it because I'm god at this game, but good God. It, like, goes around all crazy, like, stuff. It just slides around all over the place like this, except faster. And there's a likely chance that you'll die at the boss. Very likely chance that you'll die at the boss. And that last R2-D2 save point right there, near, like, the latter half, near, like, the halfway point of the level, that's your only save point in the game, in the level. Yeah. Leia, I must face Vader. Why must you confront him? He is evil. He is my father. I can feel the good in him. I must try to turn him away from the dark side. If I fail, you are the only hope for the Alliance. You are my sister. In time, you will learn to use the Force as I have. Okay, of course the game didn't tell you this, but... yeah, apparently, now's the time for us to say that Leia is Luke's sister. Huh. And now onward to the next level, after a recording skip, of course. This level. I don't know why, but I always like the background. It's that same background we saw in like a cutscene earlier. But I always like this background of Endor. With the whole shield generator in the background as it's trees. As if we're like climbing up a mountain or something. And we have that shot of the Death Star too. Yeah. I always like that. I always like this little detail at the sprite of the Death Star 2. Detail at the sprite of the Death Star 2. Yeah. Because that is a thing. Anyway, this level as a kid, I didn't really mind too much as a kid. It's just the process of getting to the boss in this level is rather annoying per se, because this is a vertical type level that we're dealing with here. And, of course, vertical type levels meaning if you fall, you have to climb all the way back up, which in platforming games such as this, I always didn't like. I always didn't like this as a gamer today, and I still don't like it now, for whatever reason. Yeah. And of course you have all these roboticized robot enemy type things to deal with, including stormtroopers. Which, this is actually the point in the movie where Luke gives himself up to the Empire. So, yeah, apparently he had to travel all this way through all these enemies right here just to get to see his Poppy. Yeah. Just to get himself to Poppy Veta. And there's no platforms up here. Shoot. Of course, there was like one platform that we saw before, but of course, this results in a leap of faith. Yeah. Of course, for first-time players, you would think you would die from that, but no. Apparently not. Apparently not. Anyway, this level is not really too long, so I might have to do an additional level in this video. You know, just to extend the time. Because I've been doing like 16-minute videos here, 16.5-minute videos to be more precise. Or at least I'm recording this like way before the LP is even revealed. Whoops! Yep, I'm recording this like way before the LP is even revealed, so... Yeah, this is like 2 days before the LP is even revealed, and especially like 3 days before the LP even starts. Which, it starts on Pokemon X and Y Day, which I will be busy with that game, by the way. I'll be way too busy with that game to even care about any such stuff. Because that's just how I am. Anyway, this particular part of the level I do not like, because, well, basically what we're dealing with here is platforming stuff that results in like this particular platform coming in like way too late or way too early or something. Because if that happens, you will most certainly get tired of waiting so long. Yeah. It goes around like in a couple of cycles if the platform decides to come in like really late. So, yeah. That's all I can really say, just, yeah. And I didn't mean to do that, I meant to select to heal. Because we're coming up at the end of the level here, and of course we're coming up to the boss. So I'm actually going to use heal twice here. And let's jump down onto this thing, which I thought looked, on the Imperial Shuttle, which I thought looked really cool. And here we are at the boss. Now this boss is relatively easy, but one thing makes it kind of sort of difficult. These robots right here. These robots right here, they love to shoot you. They love to shoot the ever-loving crap out of things, and such. And as such, they can take up a lot of damage. And what you have to do is we have to wait until the Imperial Shuttle goes down, so you can do that. Booyah, baby, booyah. This game invented teabagging before teabagging ever became a thing. So I'm going to do an additional level here, actually. Lando Calrissian and now how do you pronounce that, by the way? Come out of hyperspace, ready to attack the new Death Star. We have to give Han, Chewie, and Leia more time to destroy the shield generators. This is my Billy D. Williams impression. I don't know how this is, but I sound more like George Takei than anything else. Anyway, it's at this point in the movie where Lando promises Han that the Falcon won't get a scratch. Well, apparently I will break that promise in this level, because we have a really cool Mode 7 sequence here, where we're just shooting down TIE fighters and such on our way to the new Death Star. Yeah. And yeah, that's what we're doing. We're just shooting down TIE fighters here. But of course the Millennium Falcon has shields. So, as you'll see on the upper right of the portion of the screen right here. As you'll see on the upper right portion of the screen, the Millennium Falcon does have shields, so it has secondary health, it seems. So, yeah. Ow. Yeah, and we already broke our promise to Han that we freaking got a scratch on the Millennium Falcon, thus contradicting the movie. Great. Contradicting the movie. Just how movie games should be. Of course, the Super Star Wars game I can forget because they're awesome. Yeah. And I didn't even talk about the TIE Advanced stuff. Or the regular TIE fighters, for that matter. Yeah. Anyway, Han, Chewie, and Leia entered the shield generator on Endor through a secret entrance. Yes, the shield generator. The power generator. This level, in the next video, we will be going through this level, because let me tell you something about this level. It is one of the hardest in the game. It's not the worst in the game. I can still give my prize to the worst level in the game to the second level, but, well, you'll see. Anyway, next time on Let's Play Super Return of the Jedi, we are going to go through the shield generator, or the power generator level, and hopefully finding the shield generator and destroying it. So, I shall see you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.